What's up, guys? We're live at Blizzcon 2007, and there is a lot going on. And taking some time out of his busy schedule, we've got the man, the myth, the legend. You know him, you love him. Is that enough descriptors?
I
we
think
got
that'll
Leeroy
work.
Jenkins
Yeah,
on the
how's
couch.
it going, guys?
What's up, dude?
Oh man, not a lot. Just got in late, you know. Had a lot to drink last night with Blizzard.
Sounds like a typical Leroy Jenkins night.
I do what I can on the weekends, you know, and then getting ready for the WoW tournaments coming up here.
Right, so you are the official broadcaster for the WoW tournament. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing here at BlizzCon 2007.
All right, well, they're going to have me, of course, we have the 5v5 arena tournament going on for World of Warcraft here, and I'll be up there calling the event, you know, making sure everyone knows when someone's dying and who pulls off an amazing maneuver, gets that ice block off in time, what have you.
Right. Now, you did the casting for the Blizzard North American Finals.
Right.
And you did it with Nice Guy Ed. Nice Guy Ed, sorry you couldn't be here, bro.
Sorry, buddy.
But this is going to be the first time you've sort of done your own solo thing. Are you ready for it? Or do you think you learned enough in San Diego that you're going to rock it, or what?
I'll rock it anyway, but probably I haven't learned quite enough, but always learning, right? But I'm not going completely solo. They got somebody up there at least to you know, ask me the questions for the layman so I can start explaining stuff and to stop me when I get too crazy.
So there's been a lot of World of Warcraft out on the internet lately. We've seen a lot of other competitions that are doing it. Right behind us, in fact, the Championship Gaming Series is doing their 2 versus 2 draft. I mean, have you been watching it online? Have you been following up with it? Have you been keeping up with the tournaments?
I haven't really been watching the tournaments too much because me and my guild are usually involved too much in our own 5v5 and 3v3 teams. And we got a couple guys who I think took 2nd place in our battle group, so they're tearing it up. And I've just been busy as hell myself because I just got a new job, moved into a new place, and got a new girl, so I'm kind of tied up.
So the life of Leroy Jenkins is definitely a busy one.
That's right. I don't get to play as many games as I'd like right now, but I'm doing what I can.
Right. So obviously you're excited to be at BlizzCon 2007.
Oh, hell yeah. It's going to be great.
You were here in 2005.
Yes,
did
I
some
was.
Coverage
yeah.
with GGL back in the day. What's different about this year, you think, other than 2005?
Well, it's I mean, it's a similar setup. They got it way more open, so you can see everything at once, which is kind of cool. They have a really big announcement this year because they got, you know, Starcraft 2 coming out, and they're also announcing the next expansion for World of Warcraft, and those 2 right there, you know, they're the biggest titles right now.
Do you think that Blizzard might have something else up their sleeve too? There's a lot of speculation that a Diablo 3 might also be announced.
It's hard to say. They might announce it. I would doubt it with the 2 big things coming up. They're kind of a one game at a time company, you know, because they can divert everyone's attention easily enough with just those.
So what about StarCraft 2? Have you had a chance to play it yet? I know you're super excited about it. Right after, or in San Diego, that was right after they announced it. We were all like, "Oh my God, Zerg and Protoss and Terran." So you know, I've had a chance to play it. I'll come right out and say it's fucking awesome. What's Leroy Jenkins' take on it?
I haven't even had a chance to play it though. I've been watching the videos, and I got to say the gameplay looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, it's it looks just like StarCraft, and it feels like that's what is most impressive to me.
I think people were hoping for, is that it definitely feel like StarCraft, but they've added and changed so many of the units.
Right.
And I know they've modified old units, particularly. I mean, kind of going backstory here. When I first yelled and became Leroy Jenkins, I was playing StarCraft, and I was
there you go.
I was cannon rushing people, right? I was cannon rushing, just being a jackass. Just drinking, and apparently there's new cannon rushing tactics now. You can move cannons inside pylon ranges, so it's going to get crazy. You know,
Ben's
new
all
stuff.
over.
It's going to be fun.
He's putting together his strats in the bathroom at BlizzCon 2007.
That's right. I'm getting it ready.
And what about Wrath of the Witch King? I mean, it seems. Are you surprised that we're seeing another expansion so soon from Blizzard?
It kind of surprises me because of how long it took them to get out the previous expansion.
Right.
But in all honesty, it's probably the pace they need to keep up. Because people are still working on the new expansion, or the current expansion.
Right.
But by the time this next one's out, it's probably going to hit just when all the kind of follower guilds are hitting the big stuff like Black Temple and Hyjal and whatever. So it'll be good I think it's good timing for them, because the original game, you had 60 levels, a lot of content. The expansion came out, 10 more levels, still a good amount of content. They had way more dungeons, and so, but it just doesn't take up as much time as a whole new game.
Obviously, right. Well, I mean, it's good that they're obviously keeping the World of Warcraft fans happy.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun.
So you're going to be able to catch Ben if you're live here at Blizzcon doing the stage matches for World of Warcraft. Otherwise, I have a feeling you're just going to be walking around, drinking, eating some chicken, and probably yelling Leeroy Jenkins as many times as the fans will get you to.
I'll try to do at least 2 of those 3 things.
Oh, no Leroy Jenkins yell?
Actually, I don't think there's any drinking around here, and I'm going to
I see. The drinking was what you weren't going to do.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it level for this one.
I got your back. I'll sneak in a 6-pack tomorrow, okay? Then the WoW casting will be fucking
Then
great.
It's good. Yeah, that's right.
All right, Mr. Leroy, Ben, it's always my
always
pleasure.
Fun. We're
going to be getting Ben back on the hot seat throughout the event to talk about the teams or anyone really like performing well. Is anyone sucking ass? Remember, we've got international teams here as well, and to me, that's what I think is going to be the most interesting. From the Asia region, from the European region, and then also from the North American region, it should be a great tournament.
Yeah, it should be great.
Any predictions before we wrap up?
Well, I mean, I was already talking to some of the European teams, and I think there's 2 out of the 3 are running what they call the flavor of the month in Europe,
right?
Which is the basic. I'm trying to remember what it is now. It's the warrior, mage, priest. Shaman.
He knows his game.
Yeah. Anyway, they're running the same thing. It's always Deep Frost, Mage, and they just run the same thing. I think there's 10 out of 20 groups on their top servers are running.
So are you dodging my question, or do you want to give me a prediction?
Dodged your question.
All right. No.
It's too hard to say.
Do you just not want to be wrong? Is that the thing?
That's right. I'm never wrong.
All right. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it'll be a Korean team.
Oh yeah. Well,
I think it could be pandemic just because they have had so much experience, like with WCG, and they played in North America, so they've like had a lot of time to play in that competitive setting. But Koreans own white dudes, right?
Apparently that's true. I think I've said that last BlizzCon.
Yeah, I think so.
But I think I was referring to the battle strategy games. I don't know. I haven't gotten to watch too many Koreans play World of Warcraft and kick some ass. But
we'll be keeping an eye on them, won't we?
Yeah, that's right.
We'll have Ben back on the hot seat later on. For GGL Wire, this is DJ Wheat.